recently saw a video from ASM Baller where he did a whispering about sports until you fall asleep. And I think he's actually done it a couple of times. By the way, if you have not subscribed to him, great content creator, somebody that I watch very frequently. But I figured, why not do my own version of that, where I just whisper about things that are on my mind about the gaming space, how it currently is, the state of gaming, if you will. And I also wanted to do something a little bit slower paced. I tend to, when I get in these rambling videos, I tend to ramble very quickly to the point where it becomes like I'm almost out of breath. And it becomes very breathy and just rushed and maybe not as relaxing as some other content creators out there. You know, just because I'm whispering doesn't mean it's ASMR. If I'm like doing this, doing that, doing that, I for one don't gravitate towards the like in-your-face kind of ASMR. I actually enjoy the slower, articulate explanation over explanation of things. So I figured I would try and do my best to kind of slow it down a bit, take a step back and really just analyze and just ramble about gaming. So if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, do me another favor, try and get this video to 500 likes. That's all I ask, 500 likes in the first 24 hours. Whenever I give you guys like goals, you absolutely crush them. So let's do 500 likes in 24 hours. That's a steep one, especially for a Friday upload. I typically don't do very well on Fridays. Actually, this is going up on Saturday. Never mind. This is going up on Saturday. So let's try and get to 500 likes on a Saturday and sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, what games have I been playing lately? First things first, you guys that follow me on Kick, follow me on TikTok, which is where I've been streaming a lot during the day. You guys know I've been on that MLB The Show grind. You might be wondering, if you only subscribe to the YouTube, you might be wondering where this gameplay came from the past 2 shorts that I've posted. I've been live streaming during the day over on Kick and TikTok, and it's been going well. It's been going fairly well. It's been, you know, nice and relaxing. It's been a nice platform to kind of just test the waters on. Kick, of course, kick.com/ASMR collect and play. Anyways, I've been playing a lot of MLB The Show, and I gotta say, that game is something special. That game is absolutely, it might not have the best gameplay in the world, but the amount of content that game has when it comes to grinding offline, doing all the, challenges, all the moments, doing all the collections, I really wish that other games would take note of how they do their Diamond Dynasty game mode, because I think it is a work of art. It is a work of art. They make everything accessible for people that don't want to spend money. I have not spent a single dime on the game. I bought the game to get early access, but other than that, you don't even have to buy the game. If you have the Game Pass, you can play it for free on the Game Pass, and then you can, on top of that, just grind the game so much so that you have an incredible team. That game is fantastic. Not to say that it's, they do make it worth it to spend money on the game. There's people that spend money on the game, and they have great teams, and that's more power to them, but at least they give you the choice of not having to spend money on the game, which is unlike another game that I will talk about later. So I wanted to kind of talk about, I get asked a lot, how do I have such a good team? What do I do? What collections? What should I be playing to grind, get a better obviously I have more time to play the game. I play the game every day pretty much. For those of you that might be more casual, even if you are a casual viewer, you should still be able to complete the moments and get decent cards and then use those cards to earn more cards. It's a very, very quick snowball effect. MLB The Show. I would say MLB The Show is a very big snowball effect of, of a grind. And all it takes is a few good cards, and then you can really start to have fun. Online is a different beast. Online is very difficult. I feel like it's very sweaty a lot of the time, as just about every game is nowadays, and I'm going to talk about that here in a bit. But what I would recommend to people that want to get into MLB The Show is just playing programs, grinding moments, doing all of the offline grinding things, and try and maybe be patient with, playing the computer. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen, in a couple of hours. You'll have to play the game a decent bit, but it's worth it in the end. And on top of that, me personally, I've gotten much better at the game. This is my third MLB The Show now, and I've gotten much better in the game, and obviously that's made it more enjoyable for me. I completed the BR program in like 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, 2 days, 3 days maybe, tops. And got Ken Griffey Jr. That card is insanely good. But yeah, if you are looking to play something new and you have the Xbox Game Pass, MLB The Show is a great game to play. It's a great game to play for free, and it's made very, very accessible by San Diego Studios. I think it's San Diego Studios. It's made for people that just want something to grind, honestly, and it's a lot of fun to grind. So MLB The Show is something that I've been playing lately. A game that I will have already played by the time you've seen this video, and a game that came out today, which would be yesterday when you're seeing this video, Jedi Survivor. I am going to be, as soon as I'm done with this video, as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm going to be recording another video, and then I'm going to be going live on Jedi Survivor, little YouTube day stream, a little first look of Jedi Survivor. I am super excited. I've not played a Star Wars game in a long time. I'm talking about a single-player Star Wars game. Yes, Battlefront was great. Battlefront was honestly a super underrated game. I like Battlefront more than I like Battlefield nowadays. And if I had to pick between the two, I would pick Battlefront to play right now. I wouldn't play either of them, but if I had to, Battlefront would definitely be what I would be playing. But I'm rambling now, which is the point of the whole video. Jedi Survivor, I'm excited. I have not played a Star Wars, single-player Star Wars experience since, The Force Unleashed. And even that game, I only ever rented it, so I didn't get to, no-life the game. I didn't get to play all the side quests, and I don't even think I completed the game, to be honest. And a game like this, a game like Jedi Survivor in 2023 on the new-gen consoles are going to look incredible. This might be another game, another chance for me to do a 100% completion of Jedi Survivor. It's definitely going to be fun to play. I've been really enjoying single-player games, single-player experiences a little bit more lately, and I'm hoping that this is, another chance for me to just sit back and relax and play a game that brings me joy. I talked about, as the birds are chirping outside, I recently played through Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I gotta say, that was some of the best just laid back, relaxed gaming I have done in a long, like a decade. I got super immersed into that game, which was the first time I've been actually truly immersed. I think it's because I played it completely offline. I did not do any content out of it, which allowed me to just sit down and play it for like hours on end. And I got super immersed, which I have not done in a long time. Something that you guys might not know about, creating content, is sometimes there's games that come out and I want to make content for them, like Hogwarts Legacy is the perfect example. I enjoyed that game a ton, but just like given my schedule and given everything else, I couldn't find the time to just sit down and play it for like hours on end. And then even if I did, what am I gonna upload, 8 hours of content for you guys, like an 8-hour video? I feel like that would, I don't know. It's a little bit, I'm getting I'm getting off track, and I'm getting a little bit fired up, and now my voice, I'm starting to speed up the whispers. Let's calm it down. Let's take a second. Let's take a quick 5-second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Jedi Survivor, I think, is the official title. I will have played it yesterday. If you're watching this video today, if this came across your feed, your subscription feed, and you want to go and see some Jedi Survivor ASMR gameplay, then go to my channel, past live streams. It will be there. Moving on. What else have I been playing? Well, I have been playing a ton of Civilization 6. Now, if you guys know me, if you guys know anything about me, you know I love a good strategy game, and Civilization 6 is the ultimate strategy game. I've been playing this game for like the last week and a half. I've played probably, 48 hours worth. I've already gotten 2 victories, one on Prince difficulty and one on King difficulty. That's pretty much the only 2 full games that I've played from start to finish. I've yet to commit to a game and lose. So I'm undefeated in Civ 6 against the computer, of course. But I've been really it's something that I can sit here at my computer and play for hours. And on top of that, Civ is a game that kind of carries on. You can play a Civilization game for literally 24 hours and not be done. The ability for it to sync with consoles, incredible. I can be sitting here playing at my desk, playing on PC. I can save it to the cloud, and then I can hop on my Xbox in the bedroom and continue the same exact game. That is an underrated feature that I wish would be implemented to every PC game, and that is available on Xbox. I wish it was possible. I tried to do that with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I think it might be possible, but I couldn't figure it out. Anything that's available on the Game Pass, I feel like should be cross-platform progression, but I don't think it is. That, to me, is the next step for Xbox. That's the next step for Microsoft and gaming in general. Being able to have that cross-progression between Xbox and PC, in my opinion, would set the Xbox far and away as the leader of consoles. Not to get all into console wars, I mean, I have both Xbox and PlayStation, so I have both, but pretty much if it's available on all platforms, I'm buying it on the Xbox. If it's only a PlayStation exclusive, obviously I'm going to buy it on the PlayStation, but in my opinion, the cross-platform progression is the next step in gaming. And I've been using it so much with Civ 6. Let's see, the first game that I won was a science victory, and I was using Brazil, Pedro, the second. The last game that I won, which was yesterday, I was playing as China, and I played as, wait, no, I don't think I played China all the way through, but I was enjoying China for a little bit. The Kublai Khan, I can't remember how to pronounce it. China has like 4 different leaders, I think. And then I played a Rome playthrough, a Rome culture victory with Trajan. Trajan, I think is how you pronounce it. The culture side of things, I don't really enjoy. The process of trying to get a culture victory is kind of difficult. In my opinion, the science victory was much more enjoyable, much more my style of play. Everything is kind of like in your control. You just get a bunch of science and then you do the science projects and boom, there you go, you're done. That's kind of more my style, but culture was decently fun. Oh, I did play, let's see, no, I do have 3 wins because I've done a science victory, a religious victory. I think I did a China religious victory, and then the Rome culture victory. The religious side of things, the religion victories are pretty decently fun. That was probably my second favorite. I've yet to do a diplomacy win or a domination win. Domination win seems kind of boring. I feel like you can probably do that pretty easily against the computer. But yeah, I've been just playing so much Civilization to the point where I want to make it into a series on this channel. I think every Sunday night we're going to start doing a 50 turns video, so I'm going to find a civilization that I want to try. We're going to do turns 0 to turn 50, and then we'll do turns 51 to turns 100, and then we'll do 100 to 150 until we win. And I think I want to make that into a series, like a weekly episode series on the channel, and hopefully get something rolling. I put out a poll last night on the channel and asked what you guys enjoy more, the rambling style videos or the gameplay videos, and you guys very much voted for the gameplay videos, but that's so strange because the rambling videos usually perform better. I don't know. I'm just kind of at an impasse, and I try and analyze everything, and sometimes I feel like I have analysis paralysis is the term that a lot of content creators use. That I get nervous and I end up not posting something because I don't want it to fail instead of just like going for it and doing it. But I don't know. We're getting way too into the weeds with this. This is supposed to be talking about video games. I'm getting sidetracked yet again. So be on the lookout for that series. But games I want to play. So those are the games that I've been playing. Games I want to play. And on my list, the first thing on my list was Civ 6. As a joke. I've just been literally playing that game nonstop, and I can't get enough of it. But Dead Island 2, another game that I definitely want to play, and I hope that I can play it sooner rather than later. But that might end up being something that I play offline. Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Wait a minute. Oh, that game comes out May 12th. I think that might be when my girlfriend is in France. My girlfriend's going out of town. We could literally stream that game every day. That might be something that I do. I might be streaming that game every single day. Either here, on Kick, somewhere. I don't know. But that, Tears of the Kingdom, if it's still coming out on May 12th, it may have gotten pushed back. I don't know. talk about it if it wasn't pushed back. Other games, Lord of the Rings Golem is coming out soon, I believe. It's a Golem-based Lord of the Rings game. I think you play as Golem. That might be interesting for, just playing, in general. Could be a fun experience. And then Pikmin 4. Pikmin is something that I've always loved. I've always loved Pikmin. And I've wanted to make it into a series on the channel for so long, and I just haven't really. It was one of my favorite games growing up. My neighbor had my literally longest known friend had a copy of Pikmin before when I was in first grade. It was like on the GameCube, and no, that timeline doesn't really add up, does it? No, I must have been visiting or something, because I moved away, and then I was probably visiting. That's probably what it was. And I played Pikmin for the first time at his house, and I was like, I love this game. I've played Pikmin 2, and Pikmin 3. They're so much fun, and Pikmin 4 is supposedly coming out for the Switch soon. That could be fun to play on the channel, but other than that, I was really enjoying the classics. You guys may have been, for those of you that are subscribed to the second channel, and also, subscribe to this channel, or just kind of cognizant of the content that I put out. You guys know that I was playing a lot of retro games. I was playing Pokemon Soul Silver for a while there. I was playing Rayman. I was playing a lot of games in my free time, and I was able to do that because of emulation on my Xbox. Another reason why Xbox was kind of the upper echelon of consoles. And unfortunately, like 2 weeks ago, Microsoft finally cracked down on emulation applications on the Microsoft Store. It used to be that they would just take the applications off the store, and anybody that had the application on their Xbox, it would still work, but they wouldn't have it actively on the Microsoft Store. But recently, I don't know how they did it. They must have just shut down the code or something. I don't know. They shut down the apps completely, and you can't even open the apps anymore. So that's why I haven't been able to do any of the Pokemon, any of the, anything else. And that kind of sucks, because that was kind of what I was going to be doing on the second channel, a lot of. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I understand it, but it was just very convenient for me to be able to play old school games, nostalgic games on my Xbox. Anything that I really wanted, I would just download them onto my computer and turn them into a file, transfer that file into my external hard drive, and I was able to play anything that I wanted. So that's no longer a thing. But in general, the state of gaming feels like it's kind of turning towards single player games. I'm sorry about that. That bird is literally, it sounds like it's literally right outside my window. It feels like the state of gaming is currently shifting towards single player games, and I think that's largely due to two things. Number one, I might have a bias on why I think that it's shifting towards single player games. Number one, the failure of Warzone 2, the absolute tragic failure of Warzone 2, kind of opened a lot of people's eyes to playing different things. There's a world outside of just Call of Duty. I myself was in that, Call of Duty world for literally years, pretty much my entire life. I've grinded Call of Duty, from Call of Duty 4 to Cold War, I would say. I that series has really dropped the ball, and on top of that, there's so many hackers across all of video games. Apex is supposedly having a really big hacker problem, and that's just such a shame because I really like Apex. I specifically haven't really ran into any obvious hacking situations, but there's definitely a lot of evidence out there that there's a big hacker problem, and that makes me kind of like second guess, everything that happens now in Apex. It kind of feels like Warzone 1, where everybody was like, wait, that was us, let's watch the kill cam, but there is no kill cam in Apex, so you can't really tell. But that's kind of why I think that there's a little bit of a shift going to single player gaming, and I like that. A lot of times in single player games there's no, microtransactions. Not to say that there isn't any, but for a free-to-play game like FORTNITE, a free-to-play game like Apex, a free-to-play game like Warzone, they have to make their money off of microtransactions. And it's very, very obvious, it's very, very apparent to me that these companies are starting to really focus all of their energy into how can we best monetize this game that has 1 million plus players, that's free to play. Obviously Warzone doesn't have 1 million plus players now, but like when the games first release, or obviously there might not be 1 million active players, but I promise you there's more than 1 million people that are interested in Fortnite. There's more than 1 million people that are interested in Call of Duty, and there's more than 1 million people that are interested in Apex. In their job, instead of making the game experience as enjoyable as possible, they've shifted their focus into how can we make as much money off of these people as possible. And that's why gaming is in the state that it is. I wrote in my notes, I was having a conversation with my buddy, and he said, if 2K does not implement a way to skip cutscenes to just disable the storyline in next year's 2K, he's just not even going to buy it. And I don't blame him. And I had a theory that, in my opinion, I think that they make the storylines so involved. 2K makes the storyline so involved in my career, because my career is the easiest way to grind VC. And if they make it long and boring, or not boring, but what's the word I'm looking for? Daunting, to just like skip all the cutscenes, and you have to go and do this, and you gotta go talk to this person, you gotta go do this. If they make that as drawn out as possible, then people are more likely to buy VC. I guarantee you that's why that you cannot turn off the story, because if you could turn off the story, everybody would turn off the story after like the first, I don't know, couple games of playing, and like maybe experience the story one time, and then they would turn off the story and they would just play game after game after game and grind VC and grind and get this, to the point where they wouldn't have to buy VC. And I guarantee you that's part of the reason why they make it so stretched out, to the point where it's hard to just like consistently play games. You gotta do all these you gotta do all these quests, do all this nonsense. I guarantee you that's a part of the reason why they do what they do. But I overall am really enjoying single player gaming again, which is what I enjoyed for most of my life, up until getting Xbox Live. I think getting Xbox Live, or getting online capabilities in video games, when I first did it, it was Call of Duty 4 and Halo 3, which was like the peak of multiplayer gaming, in my opinion. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, all of that, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, the peak of online gaming, and then gradually over time, these developers started to get more and more greedy, and I think that's where things have kind of fallen off, unfortunately. But going back to my roots of like single player games and playing strategy games, and just, I don't know, it just has me so dang happy to just like sit back and play video games and relax for once and not be so stressed out about, oh, I lost against this guy, I did this, I'm playing a full team of sweats on 2K or a full team of sweats on Call of Duty, and oh, I don't have people to play with because I'm doing content and doing ASMR and all this. I like being able to control my own pace of just doing whatever I want to do, which is something that I feel like I have not felt in a long time. So, if you related to any of this ramble, if you felt a certain way, if you disagreed, if you agreed, I want to hear about it in the comments. I've gone on way too long. Actually, it's only been 32 minutes. I thought it was way longer than that. I thought this was at least like a 45 minute video. This is perfect. This is perfect, guys. I appreciate all of you so very much. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you all